Third graders, today we are on lab 4. This is the second one, station 4 that you're doing today. This one is going to be called Lost Marbles, and it is talking about the patterns that we see in motion when an object is moving, especially if it's moving from going downhill then to uphill. So here's what you're going to need today. You're going to need 2 objects that are about the same height. I chose 2 books. They would need to have things propped on them, so I would go with like books or something similar. So 2 of the same thing. You're also going to need 2 rulers that have a divot in the center. Do you see how this one has, like, it goes down right here, like a track? That is what you're going to need. You need 2 of them. They need to have centimeters, so you'll want the centimeter sides to be facing each other where it starts at 1. So see how I have 1 here? Now this side has 30, so I'm going to need to turn it over and put it over on this side. So I want to space these out, and I'm going to put those rulers down and have them basically touch right at them where they meet. Both of them should start with 1, which they do, and you can see that they are kind of resting on those books just like this, okay? So we're going to use this today to conduct our experiment. So your sheet looks like this. It has trials and then it has questions at the bottom. So for this, you are going to have 3 trials. We're going to have 3 starting heights, and then we're going to see where that marble ends. Oh, I don't know if I said this, but you also need a marble. So our trial 1, I told you I want us to start at 4 centimeters. So we're going to pick one of the sides. It doesn't matter which side we start on. I'll start on this one because the numbers are a little bit darker. So I'm going to put the marble right at 4 centimeters, and I'm trying not to move the rulers at all. I'm not pushing it, I'm not pulling it, I'm just going to let it go. And when I let it go, it's going to start rolling, obviously. And I want to see how high it goes up, where it stops over here before it starts moving back, okay? Now remember, I'm looking at the centimeters on this side too. So I'm going to put it at 4. That's my first project. Now I'm going to let it go. All right, it went to about right here. I can try it again to show you. Put it at 4. Yep, went to about right here. So that's about 3.5, okay? I'm not worried about how many times it's moving back and forth. I'm just worried about where it came on the other side. So I would say, okay, trial 1, I put it at 4 centimeters, and it went up 3.5 centimeters where it ended on the other side, okay? That doesn't mean where it ended, like where the marble ended up stopping. It just means on the other side it went up that high. Now I'm gonna go back. This time I would have to do 10 centimeters. You should also do 10 second. So then I will line it up with 10. I will again let go, and I'm watching to see how high up on the other ruler it went, okay? So then I would write that number right here. The last one is 13, so I need to make sure these are lined up again. And I will go all the way up to 13. I will let go, and I'm looking to see where it landed. Okay, so I would then record where it landed on the other side once I was at 13. Once I have all that data in the data table, you should recognize a pattern. You should notice something about this number and this number. Notice something about this number and this number. Notice something about this number and this number. There is a pattern that should show. So your questions are, what pattern did you notice in the height you dropped the marble at and the height it rolled up on the opposite side? So I've started it for you. You need to finish it. You need to say, when you drop the marble high on the ruler, it will go what? Will it go high up on the other side, or will it go only a low or a short amount on the other side? The second question says, how could you make the marble roll even farther up on the opposite side? So if I wanted to drop a marble, another one, and I wanted to go really high on this side, what would I need to do over here? Would I need to drop it low, or would I need to drop that marble really high? Okay, that's what you're filling in down here. Once you have completed the data table and these 2 questions, then you can submit it to Schoology as an assignment. Have fun!